Good morning, YouTube. Well, I've left Schoolie-Palooza and I am back on the road, but with a brief stop here at a friend's place. They just bought this little, used to be a campground, and I'm going to look it over, see if I can identify things that need to be fixed, and use some of my experience from managing camps and such. But it does have a few things. It's got a pavilion, and there is water here, but the rest of the infrastructure I definitely got to look over. So let's take a walk around. By the way, I am using a new Samsung camcorder, recorder, whatever it's called, and I'm using this video to test it out. It's a nice quiet day, no wind. Or just a little breeze, so we will see how this goes. Let's go look around. Well, getting in here was quite the experience. I sort of had to snake around through all these trees, and I scratched up my side of my bus a little bit, but hey, that's the way it goes. And from what I've been told, this pavilion actually used to be sort of a store or something like that, or it was a store slash pizza place, and they have probably the deepest fireplace I've ever seen. So I don't know whether they somehow cooked pizzas in there. I don't know. It doesn't seem like it, but sort of nice having the pavilion. A little bit of firewood left over, but it seems to be relatively good shape. Obviously, the whatever was the wall there is definitely gone. I do have a shipping container in this one area, which is nice. That means they got good lockable storage, because right now that's, other than the pavilion, they don't really have any kind of other structure here, and it's close by, but I don't know what this used to be, but there's a hole in it, so they must have used this, probably had a wood stove in there. Do find some strange things out here. It's a little teddy bear that is it's got soaked and dried out so much it's almost like a statue. It's solid. Well, they're right along the edge here at each of these posts, seems like, or almost, but just a regular old outlet sticking up out of the ground. I'm not sure. I gotta get a flashlight to really see what's in that big pipe there, but I've got two behind me. This is number 3, number 4. We'll go down here and see. This is the only one that has an outlet on it. This one looks like it's been dug around. I did find or been run over or dug up for some reason. Water, electric that's busted up, and probably sewer hookup. There's another one that they dug up even more, even deeper, and looks like at least the sewer and the electric got messed up here. And I'm not sure if there's a 6th one down here. I don't know why anybody was digging in these areas. But here's another one here. And I think this is a corner. And there's another one here, big hole. So this looks like it curves up, so this is probably the end of the line. This whole campground was split up. Over that way is a different plot now. I think I've zoomed in a little too far. Whoops, other way, other way. Yeah, getting used to the camera. I'm not sure if they continue on. I think I'm going to look. This is onto somebody else's land at this point. Because it used to be a bigger plot. They split it up. And the two ruined buildings that are over here were part of this. No longer. So being a guy from the Northeast and prone to tripping, I'm always watching where I'm walking, especially around here. There's some barbed wire and so on, but I also got to look up once in a while so I don't run into things like that. There's not a whole lot of them around here, but sort of cool. Trees that bite back. So one of the odder things I found was this is a bathtub sunk in the ground. It's got concrete around it. It's right next to the water tanks. So I don't know whether somebody really enjoyed their outdoor baths. And I'm trying to read wolves something. So maybe somebody was a nature lover and that was a trough for the wildlife. I don't know. I have seen tracks around that I think are coyote, and there's some sort of ground squirrel I caught glimpses of last night. At one point, I guess they had an aquaculture thing going with this tank, but it's rotted out in the bottom now, so I'm not sure what the plans are for that. This is where the meter is, and the power comes underground. I'm thinking from that pole. That's the end of it. And it looks like there's a phone line in here also, or potential for one. Climbed up on top of the bus to get a better view of their land. Pavilion's right here, and we get over that open area over there past the pole. That's the where the RV sites are, or the old RV sites, and of course the water here. And I found out that that bathtub is buried over there. Previous owners had a Russian wolfhound that liked to lay in the water, so they put that there. Name was Wolf. That's why it's Wolf's Pond. All that open ground over there, that's owned by the city of Tucson, so nobody's going to build next to them. And the land goes down almost to the house. I don't know if you can see it back there in the trees, and comes over. There's a big rectangle, little chunk taken out, and a short rectangle over here that the container sits on, and then comes over and jogs over close to here. So it's about 9 acres. I'm pretty close, and from what neighbor was saying, that there was a herd of mule deer up there, but the more people are out here, the more skittish they get, the more they move away. You don't see them. So pretty nice, nice little place here. And so I'm going to well, now I can see. Still getting used to this new camera. Well, that's pretty much the idea of this place. As they improve it, and if they turn it into a campground and open it up, I will definitely let you all know. I plan on coming back here, and whether it's fall or winter, depends on my travels, but it's a nice quiet area out here. I had the coyote. I think I showed you before this clip. There's a coyote running around. Neighbor said that there was a mountain lion. He saw bobcat not that long ago. So I'm going to basically, once I get done doing a little bit of maintenance here, I'm going to stick a piece of turkey out here into a tree and see if anything shows up for a snack. And if so, it'll be right after this. So anyway, I'm gonna let you go, YouTube, and I'll be getting on the road and seeing what I find. You never know.